The exercise we're talking about today is the snatch deadlift. Now, this isn't a traditional deadlift with a snatch grip. There's a couple keys that we keep in mind when we're applying it for weightlifting technique. Who needs it? Athletes of all levels. Beginners are typically going to find it more often in their programming, but advanced lifters can take advantage of them as well. Why use the snatch deadlift? Because it emphasizes the positions of the lifts. And for a new athlete, that's absolutely vital. We need to build awareness, stability, and strength in these new positions. For an advanced athlete, we want to continue to build awareness, strength, and where maybe, say, our traps or shoulders are activating where they shouldn't be, say, in the middle of the lift. Snatch deadlifts can help us take a very dynamic lift and turn it into a little bit more static so we can move through smoothly and feel what should be engaged and what shouldn't. When you use a snatch deadlift, typically you'll find snatch deadlifts at the end of programming, say at the end of the workout, at the end of the day. However, there's some cases where you might see it at the beginning. Say a brand new athlete has no positional awareness and really needs to understand how to move the bar from the floor to the hip. This is a great opportunity to use some snatch deadlift. Or unfortunately, say an athlete might be injured, and they can't turn the bar overhead. Snatch deadlifts could be a staple of their program. So there's a lot of ways to work it in, and one of my favorites is taking it and actually having an athlete do, say, a snatch deadlift and then go back down and then go for the snatch. And typically we're trying to help the athlete feel those patterns instead of thinking, hey, something changes when it's time to go overhead. Now, let's see how it's done.
The how of the snatch deadlift. So when we go through the snatch deadlift, you need to start in a good start position for the snatch. So if you've missed start position, one of our other videos, go and check that video out for us to save time on this video. But you get into that good start position, and again, from the start, your legs are going to push you up, right? We're going to drive with our legs, and we're going to go up. So my lines were slightly misplaced, but you shouldn't be changing that back angle by very much at all. You should end here with a very close to vertical shin. AJ could do just a tiny little bit better of suffering through those motions during a snatch deadlift. And then from here, we're going to open like a hinge on the hip. We're going to open up this way, coming upright. So do you see how AJ wants to kind of straighten his legs as he ears up? Make sure you're keeping that to a minimum as well. So he ends up here in a decent power position. And what I'm looking for is his knees to be unlocked, his hip to be unlocked, and in a good position to, if he drove his leg into the ground, bar would go up, he would be able to go down. Those are the key points. Remember, to finish the movement, don't just drop the bar, reverse. Come back down above the knee, and then sit. So AJ definitely could have sat a little sooner. See how his back's lower, and as you're passing this knee, sit down to the floor.